With news from the showrooms and design studios of the automotive world, this is FastLaneDaily. What's up, everybody? I'm Derek D with your automotive briefing. Ford President Mark Fields told employees this week the company plans to join the small car parade. He says Ford will introduce a new subcompact car for the U.S. market. That car has been the subject of speculation among car pundits and online forums for more than a year. Some say it'll be called the Fiesta, others say it'll get a new name altogether. Either way, Fields says it'll be based on the new Mazda 2 that's being launched at the Geneva show next week. It'll also compete with subcompact entries like the Chevrolet Aveo, Honda Fit, Nissan Versa. No word yet on price, but judging from competitors, it'll probably come in at around $12,000. The new car doesn't have a name yet, but we're betting Pinto is pretty much off the table. If you're planning a road trip to Disney World and use a little device we like to call the Valentine 1, check this out. Florida could be the next state to ban the use of radar detectors. That'll happen if one state senator gets his way. Such a ban would make the Sunshine State the second in the country to outlaw the use of fuzzbusters, the first being the state of Virginia. Radar detectors are also a no-go in the nation's capital of Washington, D.C. Florida Senator Steve Elrich proposed the bill earlier this week. It would mean an extra violation for those pulled over on another offense, like speeding, for instance. If you're heading to Switzerland's Geneva Auto Show next week, or if you just plan to make a sandwich and check it out online, keep an eye on some of the more, let's say, unconventional vehicles. For example, this two-wheeled contraption called the Monotracer. I know you're wondering how you keep it from toppling over. After all, the rider's legs are on the inside. The answer is simple: training wheels. The Monotracer has two retractable casters at the sides that allow it to lean up to 52 degrees. And when you stop, they prevent the inevitable tip over. It's powered by a BMW motorcycle engine producing 130 horsepower, and it's good for a top speed of 155 miles per hour. It even has a small trunk for a sleeping bag and spare jean jacket vest, if that's how you roll. If you want one, expect to pay around 70 grand. Next up, the internet rumor mill, right after this. Got a story for FastLaneDaily, or even a hot tip, rumor, forum flame war? We want to know about it. Give us a call at 213-291-1883 or tips@fastlanedaily.com. What's the latest word from the king of all networks? According to German business magazine Handelsblatt, DaimlerChrysler is holding tight to the Jeep brand. As you've probably heard by now, Daimler has put Chrysler up for sale. Potential buyers named in the media have included General Motors and automotive supplier Magna. But the German report says DaimlerChrysler won't be giving up the Jeep brand anytime soon. That might have something to do with Jeep's strong sales, or it could mean company bosses would rather not go off-roading in their E-Class wagons. Whatever the reason, it means whoever buys Chrysler Group would only be getting the Chrysler and Dodge brands, and that means finding a buyer with a serious thing for minivans. Well, that wraps up FastLaneDaily for today. Tune in next week when we hear Mark Fields say, "Who are you calling subcompact?" I'll see you then.